Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Daytona office hours, where we every week jump into what's been done this past week and what's upcoming in the time ahead of us. Without further ado, let's just jump into what's been done this week. So, as we can see here, Ivan Dagalic, our colleague, introduced a PR for Fallback Registry logic, where all the sandboxes that didn't have corresponding registry in its region will now have a fallback registry. This was a nice feature that now reduces some issues that we had with registry logic. More on this, we also had Toma expose the SSH gateway public key, which now allows other external services to fetch that SSH gateway key through the public config endpoint. Also, we had a lot of documentation revision introduced by James, which improved general readability of the documentations, but most importantly, it improved the Declarative Builder page and snapshot page, which are now. He introduced now a lot of smaller examples instead of one big example that we had previously, so that's nice. And James also introduced some cross references where they were missing. So thanks, James, for this contribution. We also had a lot of fixes that you can see, a lot of chores that needed to be done to improve our deployment logic, and we also had introduction of runner score implementation for runner assignment, which improved our distribution over the shared compute over here at Daytona. So now we actually preserve some loads through the shared computes with this improvement. But most importantly of this week, we had our colleague Mirko introduce Pseudo-Terminal support. This was a highly requested feature, and kudos to Mirko for doing this. So Mirko introduced several features, including interactive commands, terminal resizing, process and resource management, as well as output handling, which will now, with this will really improve the user experience with Daytona, especially through the SDK. So once again, kudos to Mirko for this. And of the upcoming features and the upcoming pull requests for the upcoming week, we have a few of them. So first of all, we see a database streaming for backup processing introduced by Toma, which actually adds database query streaming. So this makes our processing of the backups more efficient. And also we had runner garbage collectors introduced by me, which actually just introduces the garbage collectors for orphan sandboxes or snapshot, which will remove those orphan sandboxes and snapshot from our host over the shared compute. And also we have an API key caching introduced by our colleague Bruno, which actually just introduces a Redis caching for API keys, which will significantly reduce database load during authentication, which was a really nice feature. And I think that's it for this week. Yeah, other PRs were covered in the weeks before. As always, if you have any questions or you need help with anything at Daytona, please feel free to reach out over Slack or support that you can find on our web pages. And yeah, thank you for joining this week, and see you in the next. Bye-bye.